Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. Today I'm going to do a cauliflower nuggets for you all. It's geared towards vegetarian or persons that might want to have more vegetables and they don't like steamed vegetables or sauteed vegetables. So this is what is known internationally as a mock chicken nugget. It's imitation, if you will, of a chicken nugget. The taste is very much the same, right? You're gonna follow all the steps that I'm taking. I already have a lot of stuff prepared. I have one huge imported cauliflower. It's just brilliant. You know, you all know I look for the best ingredients, and I have my my flour with some paprika. I didn't yet mix it. Some paprika, some granulated onion and garlic, which is just simply onion and garlic powder for my fellow Trinidadians and Tobagonians, and some all-purpose seasoning, some freshly cracked black pepper from my, well, not black pepper, it's a medley, sorry, of peppercorns from my Stonewall Kitchen brand, right? Well, I didn't use salt because you all know how I feel about excess use of salt in foods, right? So that's my my grinders. I use it grind fresh. Some of you might want to know why. If you have only powdered stuff sitting, feel free to use it. If you also have white pepper, you don't like black pepper or the medley of peppercorns, feel free to use your white pepper. It can be used, right? It's just that the flavor is somewhat more intense and really good. But you want to make sure you season your flour properly. Of course, you will need eggs depending on how much cauliflower you are doing. Like I said, this is just one huge cauliflower here, right? And I'm going to put it in my deep fryer. If there is a method that you can bake it, if you are like really vegan and so forth, you can bake it. You can put it in some milk, almond milk or so, and get some Parmesan and some of the seasonings that I have here. But first you're going to put it into your flour. Just repeat using the steps you will see me do shortly. Put it in your flour, pass it through your almond milk or almond milk, and then you're going to get your breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese on there, and you're going to bake it until it's golden brown in your oven, right? There's no need to cook it prior to, because the milk is going to help you to be where you need to be, right? So I'm about to start now. My deep fryer is ready. If you don't have a deep fryer, don't make that an issue, right? Just simply use it fry it in a pan that have enough oil, that it can cover it, so you won't have to turn it. I knew you all understood what I said, so I'm about to start now. Just let me incorporate all my seasonings into my, you see you're seeing all the seasonings, right? Into my flour. I'm using all-purpose flour. If you can't tolerate gluten and so forth, well, you know you'll have to get that, right? Just make sure everything is fully incorporated, that's all. And use all the steps like I said that I'm using here. You can season it differently, depends on what flavors you might be looking for. Just season it to suit what you will need, right? I'm just incorporating it like I said. Comment below if you want to know exactly. Well, it will depend on how much this is exactly about 2.5 cups of flour I have here. I'm not speaking regular cups, I'm speaking measuring cups in the culinary world, okay? Yeah, so sorry about that. You all know I go quiet sometimes when I'm focused, right? So this is the steps you want to take. Don't put it too small. Think about the size of a nugget, right? Don't get your cauliflower too small. You don't want it too huge, you don't want it too small. The paprika gave the cauliflower such brilliant color. It isn't even funny. You can use chili powder also if you have that and you want some spice, because chili powder and paprika most times they have the exact same color. Then you're gonna get it into there, into your egg. Just use eggs. You don't necessarily have to put water in it, okay? I didn't put water in my own. Right, and then so you all see what I'm doing, right? Some of you might get a brilliant idea and might want to know why I'm not doing it. You can put it in a storage bag and toss it. It's going to go by faster, right? But I just don't like how these things look. And remember, I'm recording. right? So that's why I'm using my bowl. I'm recording. I just don't want to have a plastic bag just all on here, and that's not a look that I'm going for. It's not a look that I'm going for at all. So after it gets into the egg wash, we're going to get it back into the flour, and then we're going to deep fry it. So it's as simple as that. But make sure your cauliflower is in top condition. Already thought about using broccoli too, because you know they resemble each other. They look like, you know, family almost. Now, those of you that live internationally, you get there's a next one. Is it called, I believe it's called broccolini or something like that. Yeah, I think. So I can't stand for correction with the name, but I believe you all get it. It's a mixture of both, right? That vegetable that I just called. But I'm just saying, you know, vegetables that look somewhat like cauliflower, you want to use it and try it. I know some persons that also fries asparagus and so forth, right? Believe it or not, cooking is a lot of creativity. It's all on the chef. That's all cooking is, right? It's just a lot of creativity. Right, so I'm just gonna get this set down into my I'm just gonna get this set down into my deep fryer, the first set that I already egg washed and so forth. The color is just brilliant. Only thing is, if you don't like mess, you're gonna see the flour going all everywhere. Anytime you work with flour and breadcrumbs, expect that to happen. Right, so I'm just getting everything down into my deep fryer basket to fry. You want it golden brown, nice golden brown, right? That's the goal. Let me just finish egg washing this bit, and then we're gonna get down and I'll, you know. But you want it seasoned nicely, okay? Because keep in mind it's vegetable. And some persons, they say they don't eat vegetables, and it's for simply because they have had very tasteless or bland tasting vegetable in the past. Vegetables, sorry. Right, so you all saw the steps that I took. Remember, it's a mixture I'm using. I season up and everything for myself, and you all should do it too. And take your vegetables fresh also. But you must use the egg wash method. You must use this to get the results that I will achieve, right? You can use a medley of sauces on it when it's finished frying. Sweet and sour sauce, remember, because it's to imitate chicken nuggets. And you know we have chicken nuggets with a lot of different sauces, right? So let me just get it down into my deep fryer. You all saw how easy it is to do, right? I don't like kids cooking, as I say, even kids can't do it. Kids can do it only with adult supervision. So I'm going to get this first set down. Right, the oil is really hot, which is important, because if your oil isn't hot, it will just what it will do, it will soak. You will have a mess, right? So make sure your oil is very hot, not hot to burn the outside and inside isn't cooked, because remember I did not pre-cook the cauliflower, so it needs to be cooked properly, and vegetables shouldn't be overcooked. You always want nice texture, right? So I'm just going to finish coating the next set. I'm just going to finish coating the next set while we wait. Yeah, so let me just finish coating, getting this set in the egg. It goes by pretty quickly also. You can get this together in about I'll say 20 minutes, because you want it to cook properly. It goes by pretty quickly. There's no need for you to think it's going to be too long, and it's really good all on its own. It's really good all on its own, and because it's supposed to mimic chicken nuggets, you can have it with some pasta or a side of your choice, right? So I'm just going to coat all. It's wise when you are cooking to do more or less like production cooking, production style. You do everything to one at once, and then you repeat the steps until you accomplish what you want to, right? So that's all I'm doing. I want you all to really get it, and this is why I'm taking the time to go over our next batch with you all, right? I want you all to really understand what I am doing, and it's going by in real time. I'm not going to do any editing or such. The amount of time I stay doing it is the amount of time it would have been recorded in, and not editing and so forth. So I'm staying on purpose for you guys to see how easy it is to be done. Right? So remember I said first we want to get it in the flour. After we get it in the flour, we're going to get it into our egg wash, and then we're going to get it back into the flour before we fry it. That's the steps. Some persons might say, okay, can I use breadcrumbs? Sure you can, but I'll say something about breadcrumbs, especially Italian breadcrumbs. It darkens food. It darkens food quickly, right? So you want to pay attention to that. I use panko, and panko is more light and airy. It gives things a more crispy finish. And the panko also with it isn't colored. It's more white. It's very pale compared to our regular breadcrumbs, right? So I could say you can do a mixture of, if you are doing like 2 cups of flour and some like I use, do 1 cup panko and 1 cup flour, right? But you must do your egg wash. You must do your egg wash. Once you are frying it, this is not a step that you can skip. It is critical, right? Well, see, I take the time and I explain things in detail for you all. It's for a great reason and purpose that I do that. Because I want you guys to always have the same results that I have. What good is a cook if... What good is a cook? We are almost ready with the first batch for me to present it for you all. What good is a cook if only I can have the results and not you all? That won't make much sense. Right? And remember I said, although Food by Chamion, we are a born and bred Trinidad company, right? I said from time to time that I will take breaks to do some international stuff for you all, because there's only so much local foods one person could have and eat, right? I'm sure at times you all feel for something different, and that's why I'm here, to change up things a bit, you know, and change it up in a very simple way that, you know, you all could do it on your own, even if you are watching a demo, but you have an idea and you say, okay, I can do it. That's the reason I am here. Right, so this is what we have so far. You see the brilliant color? We want to go a bit more. I'll say about a minute. Because it's vegetable, we don't need much cooking time. So I would say 1 minute, and then we are out of the deep fryer. Right? Remember I said serve it with whatever sauce you want, sweet and sour, anything you want. After you fry it, and I'll tell you something. When foods are fried, or when they are fried, it's easier or better when you season it as it comes out of the oil. When you think about, it's not a demo of such, I'm just saying, when you think about fries, when do they salt it? Do they salt it when it's cold? No, hot. So if you want to do your sauce, get your sauce on there while as it comes out, your sweet and sour sauce or anything, get a bowl and coat everything. What I suggest is you put it on a rack so it won't get soggy. So rest it on a cooling rack so that it will so that it's going to dry nicely with your sauce, sweet and sour, barbecue, honey mustard, any sauce you want on there, put it on there, okay? I am going to use a sweet onion, store-bought, dipped for my own. That's all I'm going to do. So, if you want barbecue sauce and all, because you know sometimes, like I said, think about chicken nuggets, and when you buy commercially or at your favorite restaurant or food place, what do you get it with? Dipping sauces, right? So I'm just going to check out this batch. You all saw the brilliant color that we had going on just now. You don't want to get into that. Not what you want. So I'm just going to get it out. You all see the loveliness that we have? That's what we want to have. It looks just so good. It almost looks like there's panko on there, right? It looks really, really good. And that's what you want to have. I'm just letting it drain, the excess oil drain a bit. I'm going to get ready to present. I'm getting ready to present the final product for you all. always make sure your excess oil and so forth is drained out properly before you stir fry foods. Right? So this is what we have. I'm going to do an extreme shot of it for you all to see. The paprika made it just so pretty, it's ridiculous almost, the color the paprika gave us. Paprika have it just brilliant. Right? So let me get this batch out and ready to plate up for you guys to present the final product. Right, and I'm about to go down with my this set now and so forth. Only coat it when you are ready to fry it, okay? Don't coat it and get it in the refrigerator or anything like that. Please don't. This flower is so pretty. It's really pretty. It's really cute color. And that's what helped to give us that beautiful color with even the right? You all saw how easy it is, right? I know it's not hard. Don't tell me it's hard because it isn't. Like I said, you can probably do it this way with asparagus also. And yes, we get asparagus locally here now. We get everything locally. Right, so let me make way to get my final product on set. Flour is everywhere, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Right? Just keep monitoring it if you are not deep frying it, and still, even if you are deep frying it, still monitor it a lot on your stove, okay? It was so easy. Comment below and let me know. Just comment below and tell me what you think about it, and if it's the first time you are seeing someone do it, and so forth and so forth. Just comment below and you all know I reply. I reply very quickly at that. They are just so gorgeous, so I believe it's vegetables. And for those of you that have kids that don't like vegetables, don't tell them it's cauliflower. Just have them taste it and get their honest opinion about how it tastes. Because I know the kids can be somewhat a bit much at times too when it comes to eating, right? I know. So this is going to become their new favorite way to have cauliflower. Right? Cauliflower is very versatile. I've noticed that because I use it time and time again in different ways. If you go through my channel, you will see I have cauliflower graphing or a graphing, and you will see that it's, you know, it's a very versatile vegetable. It's all about how you treat with it. It really is all about how you treat with it. So there's my final product. You can't tell anyone that don't know coming in here into my kitchen or in a restaurant that it's not chicken nuggets. How are you going to convince someone that that is not chicken nuggets? It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And the taste is like, I can't explain the taste for you all. You will have to try this for me, and you will have a conversation about this chicken nuggets. Right? It's just gorgeous. This sauce is really like it was meant for it also, because it just enhances it, because the sauce is sweet. It's a sweet onion, store-bought sauce, or dressing, marinade / dressing. That's what it is, a dressing. I'm saying sauce, but that's what it is. Guys, the pleasure was my own. Food by Chamion. We are all over social media. We are on Instagram. We have the YouTube channel, Food by Chamion, and of course the Facebook page. If you want to come into direct contact with me, send me an email address and email foodbychamion@gmail.com. Our website is finished building. I'm going to, as we draw closer to launch date, I'm going to indicate when I am about to launch the website, because everything I do is going to be on the website too, and the website is always updated. Right? So guys, until I'm with you all, thank you all for all your love and support. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sharing. And I'll be with you guys soon. Bye.